lecieć, ale
Mam.
nic nie widzę. Mi się jeszcze to nie odpaliło.
Ja jestem na żywo.
Ciemno? Obie są włączone.
Zaraz zmienię na publiczny, wiesz?
Hello traders, welcome to our live trading session. This is our second session today. So guys, we're gonna have a look at the charts, see if we can find some good opportunities to make some profits. New week, new opportunities of course, and the market slowed down when the euro opened. The market was acting a bit slow. We're gonna have a look at the charts, but I'm pretty sure we can find something on this session. Hopefully, we're gonna have more activity during US session, and we're gonna start from our microeconomic calendar. So let's have a look at forexfactory.com and let's check if there's anything important in our calendar. We are looking at high impact news, but today nothing. No high impact news. We got only medium impact, like core durable goods orders. That's gonna be in about 24 minutes time. So hopefully the market will move from that time. Later on, nothing special. So it looks like it's a good day for trading. But we need to have a look at 2:30. We're gonna look at the charts if anything gonna happen during that time. I'm gonna just double check if the chat is working, but it should be working. Focus, okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I will check the. What about now? Is it better sound? Let me know. It should be better now. Let me know. I'm gonna wait a few more seconds and we're gonna start, okay? It's same, right? That is strange. How about now? It should be okay now. It should be okay now, guys. Let me know. Good, good. Looks like everything is working. Okay, guys, let's have a look at the charts. In the morning, we had plan on Euro USD. That plan, we were trying to go up after grabbing some liquidity from Asian session. But like you can see, there was no power of buyers. We went through the trend line right here. We can add trend line like this. We went through that trend line, but we didn't have retest and I couldn't see any opportunity here to open the trade to go up. But that's okay, guys, because we still can use basic buy sell, but using Euro session liquidity. So if we're gonna go to Euro USD, you can see the box right here. This is Euro session, most of it, of course, because Euro session is still open. Euro session is still open, but we're gonna try to use this box, and we got some gap down the bottom. So hopefully, buyers will come after entering this area. This is our gap. This is also liquidity from Europe session. So let them get to this gap. So I want to see that the price will close this gap and then we're gonna look for some buy opportunities. Okay. I know the market is after Friday. On Friday we had very strong move, bullish move, but and of course we might see some pullback now. But according to our our trend from higher time frame, we should look for buy positions, and probably it's gonna be more safety option for us. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen after getting into this area. If the buyers will activate, we're gonna try to enter the position. Of course, we need some trend line. This setup is very simple, and trend line usually is helping us to make the right decision. So maybe after the breakout retest, we're gonna try to buy. And the first option is to get to the high of today, right here. So that can be our take profit, or we can try to get to. Let me go to D1 to this high right here. Okay, so probably a few more pips to grab. But first, we need to get into that area and we need to see reaction. We might use our order flow also to define the place of reversal. And I want to also check DXY because they gonna close the gap as well. So we're gonna look at DXY. We still got this gap to be closed. So let's wait for that. Euro USD, and yes, maybe we're gonna find nice place to open the position to go higher. Okay, we don't have any targets from all-in ASAP strategy, which is okay. um, we can have a look at gold also, but the gold is stuck in the range. You can see when the euro open at 8 a.m. Look at the chart. This is euro session. The price was moving in the range. The good thing is that we grabbed some liquidity down here from Europe session. Like this, from Europe session, and we got some reaction of buyers. Okay, so maybe we're gonna use that. We will see. But also, I would like to check if we got any important areas left behind. No, the reaction here was pretty nice. Let's check the whole day. How about you guys? Did you place any trades today? Let me know what you're trading on. No, this place already settled. Okay. Okay, Bobby. Yes, probably we can do that. So we're gonna try to do that, so we can have a bigger screen. Yes, I'm not that important. More important is our charts, of course. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So we're gonna try to fix that. So we're gonna try to make the screen bigger for you. Okay, but not today. Maybe for next session, it's gonna be fixed. I can fully understand. No worries. Okay, what's going on today on crude oil? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Crude oil is moving in the range all day, basically since morning. So we can try to find this range, and maybe if the price will break through up or down, we're gonna look for reversal to the non-trade zone. So that can be good idea because the price is moving in the range all day, like I said. So let's try to find uh, our range. I'm looking for as many reactions from the top and from the bottom somewhere in this range. And to find the best range, we need to see reactions on our expansions as well. It's not too bad. Maybe like this. Let's check. I was trade gold on MFA, got profit on challenge account, $158. Great. You, are you were buying or selling? Let me know. Not trend on CL. They do first impulse from beginning of the day and then do measure move. I know there was an impulse, but if we look at Asian session, Asian session, that was Asian session. I know we got impulse here and some kind of range, another impulse, but most of Asian session, the price was moving in this range, most of this session. And we can see after as well, they were moving in this area. So for me, I think I'm gonna look for the range, probably, yes. There was some kind of rotation channel bullish, but we got breakout, retest. No, I'm gonna stick to the range probably. Because during Asian session, we had mostly the price was in this range. Some small move in the morning and a little bit later, but most of the time, that was it. Okay, is it good? It looks not too bad. Not too bad. We got some reactions from the bottom, from the top. We got reactions at our expansions, which is good. All right, so let's try that. This is gonna be our non-trade zone. So yeah, this is our non-trade zone. So we need to add some expansions to it. Settings. We're gonna change color for green because we're gonna look for buyers somewhere in this area. Why not? And this can be a good option for us. But we need to wait for the price to drop down lower. Gonna add some expansions on the other side as well. First I sold and later buy. Good. Two positions, nice. I've opened one position on gold in the morning and I got full take profit, and my take profit was set perfect in perfect place because I got take profit and then the price reversed. So that was good place for my take profit. Okay, we can see the price is dropping down, which is good because we need to get out of this trading range, uh, so we can look for some trades. Okay, gonna remove that. Good. We got our trading range. We got some expansions, and the reactions are pretty good. Mm, I usually don't look at previous days when I look at price action cycle, but I can see there was a small gap right here. Maybe that will be a trigger for buyers. Okay, I'm gonna leave this gap so we can see later if there will be reaction on this gap or not. So first of all, we need to wait for the price to drop down lower. Okay, so it's good if we're gonna drop down somewhere to this expansion will be perfect. If there's gonna be reaction at the gap, perfect. And we're gonna try to come back into the range. Maybe even higher to the other side, we will see. But this can be good option, and we should have reaction somewhere here or on one of these expansions. If the price will go lower, we're gonna change our thinking, and probably we're gonna have a look at more trend setup than range setups. Okay. One more thing. That is price action cycle, but you can see, guys, we stopped at support zone for buyers. I don't want to mix too many things together, but there is a chance we're gonna go up from here as well, because this area is quite important. But anyway, let's wait and see what's gonna happen after the price dropping. We're gonna look for maybe a place to enter the trade. The only thing is I need to check micro rotation since morning, so let's do that. We got bullish rotation here. Then we got bearish one right here, bullish one. This is not the best one, but can we accept it? It's not the best rotation. This channel is not the best, but okay, let's say it's micro rotation bullish. The bearish one is here. No bullish, no, no, no. It's not confirmed. No, we are waiting for bullish micro rotation now. But let me just have a look from 3 minutes time frame. Sometimes it's easier, especially on crude oil, to look at lower time frame. If you are using tick charts, it also can be a little bit easier. So if I'm gonna do it on 3 minutes time frame, we have bearish rotation here. This is not bullish rotation, so I will remove that. It might be a little bit better for us to look for rotation from lower time frame. Bullish. Okay, we got bullish rotation. We have bearish rotation. We got few more. Another bullish rotation. Then we got bearish rotation. Good. All right, so now we are expecting bullish rotation, which is good because if we're gonna drop lower, let's say we're gonna see reaction somewhere here, we're gonna wait for bullish rotation and then one of our setups to go back into the range. But we're gonna have to wait for that as well. Probably a few more minutes, hopefully during our session, we're gonna be able to find the perfect place to enter the trade. Okay, so let's wait on crude oil. Euro, did they enter? No, they didn't. This is funny, guys, because I told you DXY, because if we look at DXY, they like to do that. So when they are on the way to close the gap, they like to reverse just before this area. That is normal. They do it maybe not always, but many times. If you looking at the US index dollar, you can see that the price like to do that. So the people are thinking, okay, we are going to close the gap, and then just before gap, the price is reversing. Okay, so many people enter the trade, and the price may go opposite direction to cut some stop losses. But that is normal. We will see. Maybe we're gonna go higher, hopefully, because we got set up on Euro USD, and we need to wait for the gap to close. Unless we're gonna use this liquidity session, liquidity from Euro session. So maybe yes, maybe we can enter a little bit earlier because we got into liquidity zone. Let's wait for the price to break through this trend line. If yes, maybe we're gonna look for the trade to go up. So we're gonna wait for that, but I would prefer to see the price dropping to this gap to close that gap. Okay. Okay, good. Crude oil is dropping down. Very good. Crude oil is dropping down. Gold. I'm not surprised on gold because usually after strong impulses like this, the price like to stay in range. Look at here. Strong impulse, range. Strong impulse, we stuck in a range. Strong impulse, range half day, so similar for today. Strong impulse, again, we stuck in a range. But that's good basically because we can look for some buy orders after grabbing some liquidity from maybe this low right here. So we're gonna mark this low and we're gonna try to look for a nice trade. Uh, Looking at GBP for basic buy, okay. We're gonna have a look at British pound in a second. Template, this is sell side liquidity. Okay, guys, sometimes when market is a bit slow, we can use some other setups using lower time frames like order flow. It helps us sometimes to make decisions. So we can use small risk to make quick profits. Let's have a look what's going on from 5 minutes time frame. Then we're gonna jump into 1 hour time frame. Okay. Not really, no. But crude oil, probably we can use order flow to find the entry. There is a chance to open the trade using order flow if this situation, if the candle will close bullish and this point of control will stay in this area. I think we can try to open the trade using small risk. So let me just get prepared. I'm not using more than 0.1% for this kind of setups, okay? So risk mode. 0.1, $1,000, and we need some stop loss also. Minus 20 to be. We need to include spread also, but let's check it out. We got 1 minute for this candle to close, and we might have a chance to open the trade. It's not the strongest candle, so it's not the best, but if it's gonna close like this, probably we can open the trade. I would like to open the trade, but the next candle opened with gap. That means we got some sellers coming to the market, so it's a little bit risky for us now to trade. No chance. No chance I'm gonna open the trade here. Order flow, gold is dropping down. Well, good, good. Let them drop. Let's have a look from 1 hour time frame. Euro is looking good, but we need to wait for the candle to close, and this is 1 hour time frame. So, guys, we're gonna have to wait another 30 minutes probably to see if we have a chance to open the trade using order flow or not. Two simple setups basically, using order flow. US 500, no, GBP USD. I'm gonna switch to 5 minutes time frame. Nothing like it. Okay, no worries. GBP USD, they closed the gap. Look, we got three reactions at the same level. So that means under this area, there is a lot of liquidity. And I would like to see the price drop down, grab all that. And if we're going to have strong impulse, we might open the trade for continuation of bullish trend. Uh, yes, you can. If you want to use any targets from our strategy during this time, yes, you can. If you still got some targets and everything is okay, you can use it. Why not? You can still use it. Euro, there is a reaction, but I don't think I'm gonna try to buy now unless we're gonna break through. Let's see if we're gonna break through and retest. Probably we can look for the trade, but because this reaction is pretty nice, we got to liquid zone from Euro session. It's okay. Let's wait and see. I think we might have a chance for continuation of bullish move on Euro USD, especially that we had some kind of range. We got to the bottom of this range, grabbed some liquidity, and there is reaction. Is it strong? Not that strong, but we got nice imbalance. Let's wait for the price to break through this trend line. Then we're gonna look for the trade on here. Gold also. I like to see price to get into this liquid zone, and then we're gonna look for the maybe buy option. Oh, it's all done. Not yet, not yet. Gold. Well, good. Crude oil is dropping down, but we need to wait for the price to go a little bit lower. Hopefully, they're gonna close this gap from Friday. That can be a good trigger for buyers. Hello, 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 guys. Let's have a look at USD CHF. Here the same, we stuck in the range. um, this one here. But it's good. Why? Because we got some gap over here and market is creating even more liquidity because you can see this drop. So a lot of traders enter the position probably with stop losses somewhere around this gap. Again, drop, stop losses here, and who knows. So if we're gonna enter that area and they're gonna close the gap, if we're gonna have strong reaction, guys, we are going down. We are going down. We will try to enter position to go down, of course. We might be aware that also the price may came back to may come back to the let's see where they can come back. We got strong impulse and close by we don't have any support resistance zone, so it's hard to say. It's quite high, but I'm pretty sure we can use this kind of range because we got strong impulse range. Let them grab some liquidity and boom. Because over here we got some kind of accumulation. Let's go to 5 minutes time frame. We got accumulation. Let's wait for the manipulation and then we're gonna wait for distribution probably. What time is it? 2:37. 2:37. In conditions like this, when the market is moving in the range, it's hard to find a good place to enter the position. If we are in consolidation, it's good to use one of our price action cycle setups, and we are trying to do that now on crude oil, but we need to wait for some more information. So let the price drop a little bit lower. Then we're gonna look for right micro rotation and one of our setups to go back into the range. We will see. Okay, so let's save this plan into our trading journal. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm not sure where this reaction will be, but this gap, for me, it's a perfect place for reversal. So if we're gonna go a little bit deeper to this area, we're gonna try to add also some kind of trend line, and after the breakout, we can think about the trade to go back into non-trade zone. That can be a good plan, but we need to get a little bit lower. So the price can't be too close to non-trade zone because we're not gonna have enough space. If the price will react now, micro rotation, we're not gonna open position here because we're gonna be close to the non-trade zone. So let's wait for this situation. I'm gonna make a screenshot and we're gonna put that in trading journal. This is Okay, and let's go to the trading journal. Okay, add new trades, instruments, crude oil buy. We're gonna use price action cycle. I'm not sure about lot size now. We're gonna change it later, so don't worry. We're gonna change few parameters later. Open price, I'm not sure yet, so I'm gonna put some random price. Doesn't matter for now. Today is 26th of January 2026. Open time, we're not sure, so I'm gonna put 01 and let's say 02. We can change it later, okay? We don't need to do it now. Unless we know where will be our stop loss take profit and entry. We're gonna risk 0.5 probably percent per trade. Choose file. Good. So I'm waiting for some reaction at one of the expansions. Okay. I will look for bullish micro rotation and one of our range setups. Okay, I'm gonna save this trade. The trade is saved, so we're gonna wait for that. Gold. I think there's still a chance that the price will close that gap because they tried few times already, and they might do it again. So let's wait for that. After closing the gap, we will look for a trade. Bartek. Which computer I have? New stationary computer. Stationary computer, but I need to set everything up. So maybe tomorrow, who knows? Maybe tomorrow I will connect everything. Probably. It's all gonna be good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Do I want to check crude US 500? Okay, guys, I'm gonna check AI volume indicator. Uh, because when we are moving in some kind of range, we can use some other setups, and usually AI volume indicator is a good way to open the trade. Here we had break of sub resistance, and there was a chance to open position right in this place. We are late now, so I'm not gonna open that position because we're usually waiting for the breakout, retest, confirmation, and we can enter the trade. So over here, we should have some profits. Look, crude oil also works very nice. Break of support, retest. Pretty good, but nothing for us for now. Okay, maybe we can use AI volume indicator on gold. If we're gonna retest this break of sub and there will be reaction, we can try to enter the trade to go down probably, but we need to wait and see also a confirmation from 3 minutes time frame. Why not? Let's see, because I think we still might get into this liquidity zone. So if we're gonna get here, we might drop here and then up. So maybe we're gonna try to catch this small move going down. Not that small because this is probably it's 250 pips. So it's not that small. It's not that small. Mm. To be honest, today market for me is a little bit boring. Uh, it's a bit slow. They are moving in the range. I don't like situations like that. How about your AP Asia strategy, guys? Any profits today from AP Asia strategy? Let me know, guys. USD CAD, nice. They started moving. I get one profit on GBP. Good, good, Marek. Can you show me how to close half of the order on trading view? Maybe yes. If you write, send me message on Discord. I will help you with that. Okay, I will help you with that. Mm. Okay, we got euro, but we need to wait for that euro. We got gold. We can wait for this kind of setup using AI volume indicator. Mm, so we need to wait a few more minutes, probably. But for me, the best option will be to drop down here and activation of buyers right in this place. We will see. How far can we get? We reached level $5,110 on gold. Let's check futures contracts. The price can be a little bit different. $5,107.08. Good. Not too bad. 18 minutes ago, we had durable goods in United States, but I didn't see any reactions on the market, guys. Nothing special. Crude oil. We didn't get that low, but we grabbed some liquidity for sure from today open of the day because the price opened somewhere here and then we dropped. So we grabbed some liquidity from Asian session, but I cannot see any buyers. There was a reaction, but not that strong. So let's wait for the price to drop lower. We got a plan on Euro USD, also on crude oil. We don't need too much. Oh, we are breaking through, which is good. Okay. We didn't get to the gap, but we don't need to get to that gap. They can leave it for tomorrow or day after. Let's focus now on the current situation because we are breaking through this trend line, and maybe that will be a good option for us. I want to add another trend line just for observation if there will be reaction. But now we need some kind of retest, okay? This is gonna be a little bit too low. Okay, Darius. Good. Oh, we may drop from here also. The only thing is, we might have reverse imbalance because we got imbalance going down, then straight impulse up, left some imbalance behind. So maybe it's gonna be better option. How about GBP? No. Okay, euro is going up. Let them go. They didn't stop here, which is good. Let's wait for the retest. Guys, I think we still have a target on crude oil since morning. Let's find out. And the price didn't get to that target. We were close, but we didn't get there. We got target here. So we got now plenty of space. So we can use that target because we got 86% chances that we're gonna get there the same day. Let me just change the properties. Okay. Okay, was it 7? 30, let's do 9:45. Yes, we got nice targets, and let's check statistics. 85.85% chances that we're gonna get there today. So let's use that target. Why not? The price was moving in the range. So guys, if we're gonna enter the position somewhere at our expansion, our take profit can be at the target. So if we're gonna enter position somewhere here, we might have very nice trade with small stop loss and big take profit. Okay. So we got target. I'm mixing a little bit strategy, price action cycle, and target. But if we got targets, we can use them to maximize profit. So why not to use it? Okay. But we still need to see the price dropping a little bit lower. Okay. We got space. Even if we're gonna go up now, it's good. But I cannot see buyers yet. And we are after liquidity grab from today's low. So let's wait. I think we're gonna close that gap from Friday. Probably. Euro is looking good, but we will have to wait for some pullback. We stopped at this trend line from higher time frame. We stopped over here. We need to break through. Need to break through that. Okay. Good. Gold, we got information that the sellers are coming, but I cannot see bearish candle. That's the problem. That is the problem. That's the problem. Okay, we are waiting for euro. We are waiting for crude oil. That's for sure. For this one, US 500. A little bit confused. British pound. Probably I would wait for the liquidity grab because this area is quite strong. I would say quite strong area. So let them drop. If they're gonna go up here, I don't mind because I'm looking at euro. So maybe we're gonna use euro. Euro done what they had to do. So they grab some liquidity from Asian session. We can also have a look at Euro USD. Asian session, European session. This is good. GBP USD. See a lot of liquidity from both sessions. They touch it. Advanced trading session. Advanced trading session, good. USD CAD doesn't look too bad. We can look for the short position on USD CAD. We are after strong impulse, but we got into liquidity zone and there is reaction, which is good. Okay, so who knows? That was USD CAD. This is our Asian session, Q8. And you can see we got into liquidity zone and there is reaction. Good. The only thing is we need to add some trend line, and at this moment this is the only trend line I can use probably. So we also need to break through and retest it to go lower. We got plenty of space, so we can have a look at USD CAD or euro. Probably I'm gonna choose euro because I won't trade on both. So we're gonna focus on one instrument, euro USD. Nice breakout, but the price stopped at the trend line, so we need to wait. Crude oil, they don't want to go down. That's a shame. Hmm. Interesting. USD JPY still going down. Okay, let's check how many legs they do. One. Probably we will have to measure it from here. One. No, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. But we are retesting strong support resistance zone. So short position might be good option, but we need some fuel. We need some fuel. Hmm, interesting. There is nice area, and maybe it's a good place for us to enter the position after reaction, because we are in some kind of support resistance zone from higher time frame, and we got some liquidity also here from since morning. So if you're gonna enter that area, we might have a chance to go down, and then we all we need is just simple trend line. But this area is pretty good. We got some imbalance. There is some gap on our indicator also, and there is some liquidity zone. So after entering into that area, this blue area, you can see this is support resistance zone from 1 hour time frame. So reaction over there and continuation of bearish trend might be good option for us. Okay. Sometimes it's hard after Friday, when the market on Friday is going crazy, like here, strong impulse, gold, euro, USD. On Monday, sometimes it's difficult to find good place, good setups. Sometimes, not every time, but today is weird day, I would say. How many pips since morning? 60. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. We were looking at USD CHF or Canadian dollar. We got nice spike move over here. There is a chance for continuation. Of course there is. It's hard to say. Let me check AI volume. Nothing special, guys. Nothing special. For me, the best option is euro, but I would like to see, like I said before, the price to drop down. If not, I need to see bigger breakout, then retest, and we're gonna try to enter the position. This is also planned for from the morning, but in the morning we were using Asian liquidity, and now we are using Europe session liquidity. I'm just worried about this gap down the bottom. It would be much better if they close it. But What can we do? Okay, gold. We got some confirmation from indicator. We can try, but I don't like this candle. We should have nice bearish candle and we could follow them. They might come back again and maybe again we're gonna have another information from the buyers. I'm gonna check footprint. Not yet. We are around 170 pips, 110. No. USD CHF short. Yes, I think short direction is good, but I'm wondering about this area. A lot of liquidity here, so much better something like that. Much better. Trigger. We need some fuel to go down, okay? After those strong moves from Friday. We need some strong moves. What's going on crude oil? They slowly dropping down. We are not too far from this area, but we need to wait. We need to wait a little bit more, a few more candles, so we can get to that area. And let me just add this target from All-in ASAP strategy. Where is it? 616. Okay, this is 5 minutes time frame. Target is around this area right here. Target. So yeah, a lot of space. I think it can work because these targets are working very well. Together with price action, we can find nice place for to enter the position. But we need some more informations. It's 7 past 3, guys. Today I had one trade in the morning, and after that I just don't feel the market today at this moment. Okay, euro is breaking down. Good. I want to see some nice action, guys. Nice action because I want to open the trade and euro range. Yes, maybe. Yeah. I think we have a range because during the Asian session, not only Asian session, all day today the price is moving in the range on euro USD. So we are ranging all day, range all day. We are breaking through. Good. I'm not sure which trend line is working better, but I think that the first one, because there was no reaction on this one. So let's see, because this is reacting. If we're gonna break through, retest of this trend line also can be good. Got some imbalance right here. So we can look for this area for the price to retest that area, and if we're gonna have strong reaction of buyers, we can join them. We can join. Guys, now all we need to do is to wait for some more informations from the market. Maybe the market will move after US stock market is gonna open. Maybe we're gonna have some more activity. Market will move a little bit faster, but at this moment, it's for me, it's a bit slow. Even gold is, some kind of range and nothing special going on at this moment. Euro all day range, so you can catch few pips. If you got, of course, nice entry, you can catch like 10, 15 pips, but that's it for now. That's it for now. One more thing I want to check. Footprint. I'm gonna go to 1 hour time frame because we got 10 past 3. So who knows? We might be lucky, guys. We might be lucky. Indicators. Okay. We're looking at the euro. Not really. This candle is nice, bullish, but it's not perfect. I'm waiting for something different. No, that's gold. Crude oil, not really. German 30. We had situation before, but it's too late now. GBP USD. USD CAD nearly. This candle is okay, but it should be bearish, this one. It should be bearish, guys. But USD JPY looks okay, guys. We can take a small risk using 1 hour time frame order flow. According to this setup, we should be able to get at least 1 to 1. A bit late, but let's check. 28 pips. Okay. Crude oil. Nice reaction. USD JPY, 1 hour time frame. Euro stopped at volume level. Okay. Euro. Crude oil is the reaction is pretty nice, guys. Let me just go back to crude oil, 5 minutes time frame. Let's try to add some trend line. Does it work? Not really. Not really. Remove. No, steel is gonna be better if we drop down lower. Euro USD, let's have a look at that volume level. Where is our volume? Volume edge. Volume edge, okay. Yeah, there is volume level. Mm -hmm. Oh, USD JPY, we're supposed to open the trade. Come on, we are late. The trade should look like this. Open the trade over here, stop loss, and take profit 1 to 1. Or 1 to 2. Hmm. This can be a little bit tricky. This can be a little bit tricky because when I'm looking at 1 hour time frame, this candle here was nice reaction. Then the price dropped, they grabbed some liquidity and we got strong reaction. So going short now after these two candles from 1 hour time frame, it can be a little bit tricky. You can see this liquidity grab from this low, got here, they grabbed stop losses, and we got strong impulse down. So going short now, it's too risky for me. I will leave it. I don't feel this trade. Not really. Nasdaq. What about Nasdaq? Oh, Nasdaq, I usually do not open positions before stock market opens because if we're gonna open position 15 minutes, 20 minutes before stock market opens, usually something like this, or they going up or down. So much more activity during stock market open. Dow Jones zrobił chyba drugie nogi, teraz zagraj na trzecią nogę. So Nasdaq probably no. No. No, guys. Okay. Listen, we got plan on Euro USD. I don't see too much activity on the market. Market is a bit slow. If we're gonna enter the position, probably we're gonna wait long time. This Euro USD can be good, but first we need to break through, retest, maybe come back to this imbalance. Then after reaction, we can go up to today's high, maybe. That's a good option. If not, if the price will drop, it's even better. If we're gonna close this gap, then activation of buyers and similar situation using trend line. That's gonna be our second option, and I will look for that on Euro USD. But remember, guys, you don't have to open the trades because you are sitting by the charts and you are looking for some opportunities. It doesn't mean you need to open the trade. Sometimes when we got conditions like this, or you don't feel the market, or the market is a bit slow, sometimes it's better to stay out. uh, no trade is also good because you're not losing money. So you can open the trade, but if you are not sure, you're more likely gonna lose money than earn some money. So it's better. Now something is moving on Euro USD. So this imbalance here is gonna be nice area for us. If the price will drop, we're gonna look for a nice reaction at this area. And this trade can be good. Why not? this trade can be good. Gold, I'm gonna wait for the price to drop down to grab this liquidity because I'm pretty sure they're gonna grab it and we might go up from there. So I'm gonna look for this situation right here, and I'm gonna try to go up after a liquidity grab. First of all, we need to look strong reaction. So if we're gonna enter this area right here, we need to see strong reaction of buyers. So, you know, a few candles with some imbalance, and maybe the good option, the best option for us is gonna be limit order for somewhere at our imbalance to go up. Maybe failed swing also can be good option. And the last one, which I'm looking for at this moment, is crude oil. You can see the price dropped. There was strong reaction, but the price dropped. So we are still on the way to that small gap from Friday. And from here, guys, simple trend line. We got target above with more than 85% chances. We got nice trend line. Let them drop, and we're gonna look for the trade to get to the target. Sometimes on crude oil, there is situation that the price, when it's bouncing from the trend line, after the breakout, usually they going straight. They are not going back. They do not do pullback. So sometimes the good option is just to set a buy stop order in this case to get to the target. So this target, I'm gonna look at this trade for sure. And also, what else? We had one more. So euro, gold, and crude oil. And I think we were looking at a Canadian dollar, which is good. We are breaking through, guys. This is perfect. Okay, that's good. That is good. That's good. We need retest of exponential, sorry, of the trend line. If we're gonna have retest of the trend line, we might open the position. We got fail swing over here, which is good. The price dropped, which is also good. We just need to see some pullback and continuation. Why not? With 1 hour time frame. So guys, we can drop much lower. We grabbed some liquidity from Asian session, which is good, nice. Bearish reaction. It's looking pretty good. But now we need some pullback to this area or this one here. Reaction, and we are good to go. So USD CAD also, it's quite interesting. It's also quite interesting. I'm gonna save the screenshot as well, guys. Or from higher, from this place here. It is USD CAD. US 30. Okay. Okay, we are on Dow Jones. Dow Jones. A candle. Okay, this is this impulse, and there was some manipulation at the open of the day. This impulse is quite strong, so we want to measure the whole impulse. I would do it probably from the bottom, but if we're gonna do it from the bottom, the whole impulse and pull back, this is only the first leg, and the second leg will be here, which is not the best option. Not the best option. But if we're gonna leave that candle over there, USDCHF dropping nicely. Good. That means euro also should go up, and it's going up. Good. It's going up. Mm. On this one here, Dow Jones, this impulse, I don't like this impulse because that was one candle from the morning, and it makes it like the first leg quite huge. And we are on the way to the second leg, which is far, far away when we count this situation right here. Let me just close it. And the pullback also not nice, not really nice. During Asian session, basically most of the time, I think we spent in this range. Yes, most of uh, Asian session. I know in the morning we had some drop because of open after the weekend, that's for sure. The price came back immediately, which I can understand, and the rest of session, the price was moving in some kind of range. So maybe you should look for the trade to go back into this range. It might be a better option for us. But to be honest, I do not trade too much on Dow Jones. So for me, it's gonna be hard to say. But why not? We can check that. And I don't like impulses like that. Sorry, ranges like this. Okay, we need to move a little bit. Top, the bottom can stay. We got some reactions at expansions which are good. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So we should basically we should go back soon. But when we are looking at this range right here, the price went up, and we already came back to this range. We already came back to this range, so we can have a look at this impulse right here, correction, and this might be our second leg, so we can look for the third leg maybe. So we can do it in a little bit different way because the price already dropped to non-trade zone. So let's have a look at this situation. Can we find some kind of rotation channel? Mm, okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. We done the second leg, and we got the price stopped just in point, so we can now look for the pullback, and there is a chance for a third leg measure move. Probably yes. If this impulse is finished, our pullback zone will be here. Our pullback zone will be here, but for me, the best place probably will be this 38.2 or the 50%. Depends how fast we're gonna drop down. Uh, hmm, what happened here? Oh, of course. US stock market is open. That's what happened. The price is slowly moving down. Let's have a look at this impulse again, because I think we need to move it a little bit higher. Nice. Mm. That's normal. That's normal after stock market is open. Sometimes, you can have a plan. I'm not saying about this one, but sometimes on US stock market, you can have a plan on Dow Jones, US 500 or Nasdaq. And if you have a plan and US stock market is opening, sometimes, the price can drop one or the other way and the plan goes into rubbish bin. So not sure in this place right here where we got to. If we got to level 1.618, which is good, but we need to change our pullback zone. Maybe yes. And it's gonna be a little bit higher, which is also good. But we went through this rotation channel, some kind of rotation channel, of course. So pullback zone, yes, this can be good place to enter the position, especially this imbalance right here, because this is close to the bottom of rotation channel, but we need to look for micro rotation. We are after bullish micro rotation, so we need to wait first for bearish micro rotation, and then we're gonna look for option to go up. But let's see what's gonna happen in our pullback zone, okay? Let's go back to Euro USD because yes, this is nice impulse. Now we just need some pullback. We need some pullback to this trend line. Will be good. And crude oil slowly dropping down. We still got few pips to that gap, so this plan can be also pretty good. I don't feel Dow Jones, okay? I don't feel this trade, to be honest. If I can choose, I prefer Euro USD, gold, or crude oil than Dow Jones. I don't feel it because I don't really trade on this instrument. Sometimes yes, but you know, I know I know Euro USD, gold, or crude oil much better than Dow Jones. So I'm gonna focus on these trades right here. Okay, USD CAD we got retest. So basically, we can try to enter the position. With the small risk. Percent 0.25. Okay, let's wait because the price is going higher a little bit. We might get to this imbalance also. I'm gonna try to do it from here. This area, let's check it out. Here we need strong reaction after getting into this imbalance zone. Without strong reaction, it might be a little bit risky because market structure from 5 minutes time frame it's changed for bullish. So we need reaction. The reaction is the key because with no reaction, there is a chance that we're gonna go straight up. So we need reaction in this area, okay? Euro USD is looking nice, but they need to come back a little bit, you know? It's too late for entering position right now. So they need to go down. We'll see. Retest here will be perfect, but we may also have small pullback to this area and then continuation. We will see. Two different areas. Gold is going up. Great. For me, there's no chance to enter position right now. They can go quite high, I think. Much higher. Okay, guys, we got few plans. What can I say? We did an open position today on our live trading sessions because conditions are not the best. Now the market started moving, but we need to wait for here for some pullback for crude oil to drop a little bit lower. So, we need to wait and see what the market will do, and then we can enter the position. If not, no trade is also good. Don't worry, guys. Tomorrow is another day. We are waiting for the best situations because we want to make profits, no, not to open the trades just because we need to open it. Okay, we don't need to do that. 3 minutes time frame. Short on USD JPY. Okay, that's good. That's good. No. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna look for Euro USD and crude oil, those two. And crude oil, if we're gonna drop here, That will be great, so we can get to the target. But if we're gonna break through now this trend line, I will also look for opportunity to open the trade to the target. Okay, so target is the main thing today. I will try to get to that target. We can break through now, or we can drop a little bit lower. Basically, we got into liquidity zone from Asian session, so we can go higher, and they grabbed some liquidity from here also. So if we're gonna break through, maybe it's gonna be good idea to open the trade to get this to this target. It's looking not too bad, I would say. Not too bad. Okay, guys, that's it for today's session. Tomorrow, hopefully, better day for us for trading. Today, to be honest, for me, a little bit boring. But what can I say? Maybe for you, no, guys, but yeah, I will still look for those two trades. Maybe in an hour, maximum 2 hours time. The latest 5 p.m. I'm gonna look for those trades. After 5 p.m., I usually do not open any more trades. So that's it, guys, for today. I will see you tomorrow morning on our morning session, and hopefully, you're gonna have more opportunities on the market so we can make some nice profits. But remember, guys, do it smart, no rush, and if you don't feel the market or you don't see opportunity, do not open the trade. Yes, we are waiting for the retest. Okay, guys, thank you for today, and I will see you tomorrow morning on our morning session, and also you can join our all-in morning program at 7:30 a.m. on YouTube. And after that, 9 a.m., we're going to have our live trading session. So please come, and hopefully tomorrow much is going to be much better. Thank you, guys. Take care. Have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.